Hey violas, we are looking at measure 5 through 12. This is pretty simple stuff. We should really know it by now, but we'll go over it just in case, and we'll talk about some more musical things of it. All right, so there are three big things, three levels really of music playing. First is, can I play the notes and rhythms the right way? Okay, so am I counting right? Am I using the right fingers at the right time? Is it sounding good and in tune? The second level is looking at other things on the page to help me play more musically. So like I see up bow, I see dynamics, I see crescendos, stuff like that, extra markings on the page. And the third thing is, what can I do beyond these signs written on the music to make it more musical, right? So that's kind of where we have a little bit of artistic license, meaning we kind of decide what we want this to be. So we're going to start measure 5. We're going to start with the very basic thing of notes and rhythms. So the big thing here is making sure that the half note in measure 5 is getting 2 full beats. It's getting about a beat and a half when we played in class, but we need it to be 2 full beats. So you have to be thinking 3 and 1 and 2, 3, 1. You have to be thinking 1 and 2 and. Otherwise it's going to get rushed, and then we're going to go really, really fast, and it's going to get out of our hands really quickly. All right? So, looking at these notes, we have open D, G, G, A, G, A. Now this next measure, this is measure 8 now, we have a B, D, B. This is really important that we have these, or play this in tune, because this is going to be very kind of open, not like we're playing an open string, but it's just going to be very easy to know if it's not in tune. It's going to be very clear. So you have to be playing, know exactly where those notes are. So when you're practicing on your own, I would just practice those couple of notes with a tuner. All right, is that in tune? Maybe not, maybe try that again. All right, and then suddenly we're gonna have something good here. All right, so we're moving pretty much one finger at a time through all of this, with the exception of no F sharps and no C naturals, right? Everything else is fair game. And that's going to take us all the way to A at measure 12. So that's the first level. So let's take just that much. Okay? So there's level 1. That's the notes and rhythms on the page. Now we're going to look at the extra things. So the first thing I see in measure 5, to pick up into it, is we have an up bow, right? So you notice that when I started this, I started an up bow. Now I'm not going to start way out here. We only have a quarter note here. So I'm going to start about halfway up the bow. Ooh. That's better, right? So you don't have to get all the way to the tip. Otherwise, you're going to go fwam, wam. We don't want fwam, wam. We want la dum. Okay? The next thing we have to pay attention to is the dynamic that's written in mezzo piano. So we can't play this too loudly. We can't just be like right in your face with it. Okay? So something you can do to play a little bit gently is, one, you can use a little bit less weight, but that means you have to use a quicker bow. And you can also turn the stick away from your face a little bit. So you can see I'm going to set the bow down. I'm also going to set it down kind of close to the fingerboard. Then I'm going to take the stick. I'm just going to rotate it. You can watch my hand. Rotate it away from my face just a little bit. So you can see I'm not using all of my bow, but I'm using a pretty good amount of it, right? And I had that bow tilted for most of that, and I was playing nice and quickly without spending a lot of weight on it. All right, and once you've done that, you've got the first 12 measures. There you go. If you have any questions, let me know.